Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 24, the final page shows Jura and Hidari kind of talking about their experience or what Jura went through against Kawaki. And Jura's kind of having this expression on his face where he's like happy and satisfied. He's like, you know what? Everything's okay because Kawaki gave me a compliment, you know? And Hidari's kind of looking at Jura like, okay, your expression right now is like making me uncomfortable. I learned a new word and I'm going to use it right now. And he says totally ick. And that's where the panel leaves off, is like Jura looking at Hidari kind of confused and Hidari kind of looking at Jura with a little bit like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you smiling about that? What's up with you, you know? So you can kind of feel a little bit of like, I don't know. I don't want to say inner turmoil because they're not like hating each other. It's just kind of like them talking to each other. But you can feel like there's a little bit of like, Hidari doesn't really mess with Jura like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, what if the Shinju don't like each other, you know? How does that impact them moving forward, you know what I mean? Would they fight amongst themselves? I doubt it, but at the same time, you never know, right? So, what does Hidari and Jura's relationship look like going forward? If Hidari keeps on, you know, not cooperating with Jura or like not being all buddy-buddy with him, I guess because they're still Shinju, they're still a part of the same team, technically, and Jura's more so the leader, so if Hidari even thought of fighting back, I guess Jura would just defeat him. I don't know, it's tough to say, but it is making me curious about, like, what is their relationship to one another, right? Like, how do they feel about each other, or, like, is there a world where, like, Hidari goes up against Jura? Is there a time where, like, there's going to be conflict amongst themselves, and that's going to create problems as well? Is it going to, is it going to mess them up to the point where our characters can come in and step in and defeat them, you know? Maybe that'll be the big drawback that hurts them in the end, is that, like, they spend so much time going after their goals, they don't build anything together. And it's evident when Jura doesn't go after the thorn bulbs, he goes after Boruto and Kawaki instead of trying to get the other thorn bulbs. But we don't know, right? We haven't seen them actually, like, go after the thorn bulbs yet, so it could not. It's difficult to say what they're gonna plan to do or what they think or how they feel about each other. But at this certain point, I guess they're more of like it's a camaraderie, it's a brotherhood, you know, and like a family, I guess. It's like they're a group, you know, they're working together to chase their ideas, their goals. But, you know, what are they after that? You know what I mean? If they succeed, what happens next? What happens to them? What do they feel, or how do they think about one another, you know? It's going to be interesting to see their relationship grow as they continue to live on. So the more and more they pursue their targets and their dreams, and they like try to accomplish their goals, the more and more we're going to start to see like a little bit more, I guess, conflict amongst themselves, or like differences between how Hidari acts and Jura acts and how they work as a team, I guess. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm interested in seeing their relationship develop, but we won't know until like chapter 25 and so on, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to wait and see what happens as time goes on. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Hidari and Jura's relationship is like good but like could go bad, or do you think it's like they're gonna be fine all the way through until they get defeated by, you know, their targets or the main characters, you know what I'm saying? Is it just gonna be like, they're buddy and this is just like a weird moment between them where it's like they're expressing their disgust or their feelings to one another, and it's like Jura likes it, Hidari doesn't, and it's just a little small like kind of dispute or whatever, you know what I mean? It's not anything bigger, I guess. Let me know what you think. But until chapter 25, we don't know what their next thing is, or how they're going to work together, or their relationship with one another. So we'll have to wait and see. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,